Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of my Roblox Scripting Beginners, I don't know how to say it anymore. Anyway, today I'll be teaching you about properties. So yeah, I already taught you some properties earlier, and now I'm just going to teach you the rest of them, or at least the important ones. So you want to insert a script into the workspace. Here we go. And just insert a part, because we'll be using properties, so we'll just do them on the part. So in our script, today I'll be teaching you about can collide, position, orientation, and size. Now, position, orientation, and size are vector 3 values, and I'll teach you what that means. And can collide is a boolean. It's just like a true or false situation. So we'll make a variable. Local part is equal to game.workspace.part. And if you don't know about variables, I made a video on that, so go check it out. And we'll do part, and we'll do can collide first. Can collide, and it's either true or false. So true means that you can go right through it, and you won't be able to touch it. But if it's false, it's the other way around. If it's true, that means you can touch it, and if it's false, it means you can go right through it. So we'll keep it at false. And just press play here. That basically makes it so your character will spawn wherever your camera is, so yeah. Okay, I'm in the game now, and oh yeah. The part, if it's not anchored, it'll fall right through the workspace, or the base plate. So, let me get out. Make sure you anchor your part, or else it'll just fall right through the base plate, and it'll be gone forever. So, make sure you anchor it by pressing this, or you can go in the Properties tab and anchor it. So if we play again, now I'm in the game again, and as you can see, if I touch the part, I'll just go right through it. And if can collide was true, that means I would not be able to go through it, and I would be able to jump on it and everything. So yeah, that's basically can collide. And next, I'll be teaching you about position. Okay, if we go back in the script, we can get rid of that, and we can do part.position, and instead of doing equals and then your position, you would have to do is equal to vector 3, because it's so if you go to your part and you go to position, there's 3 values, x, y, and z. The x value is basically here, let me just enable the view selector. Okay, so the x value goes this way, the z goes this way, and the y goes up. So yeah, that's basically that. So it's equal to vector 3, and then you have to do dot new, because it's a new vector 3 value. And then you have to do 3 numbers, and you have to separate them with commas. So you can basically make this whatever you want. I'll just do 10, 0, and 20. X, Y, and Z. So if we run, it will move somewhere else. Yeah, it's because of the position was changed. So yeah, that's basically what position does. And you can just mess around with it however you want. And if I stop, we can go on to the next property. So yeah, that's basically position. And for orientation, it's basically the same thing. Part.orientation, and this deals with the rotation of the part. So if the part's rotated, so we'll do part.orientation is equal to vector3.new, because it's a new vector 3 value. And you have to put parentheses, because you always have to put parentheses when there's a new. And we'll do 3, separated by commas, 3 zeros. And we can change this. So, and it's still x, y, and z. So I'll just change it to 90. I'll do 180 and 90. And if we run, it should rotate. Yep. So yeah, that's basically orientation. And if I stop, and the next property will be size. And that's also a vector 3 value. So part.size is equal to vector3.new, parentheses, and we'll put the zeros with the commas, x, y, and z. And we can just do whatever we want. I'll just put 70, do 40, and 10. and it's basically just a random number. And if we run now, it will change the size. Oh, well. So yeah, it's, I didn't think it would be this big. Anyway, yeah. So that's basically the rest of the important properties you need to know. And now there's this other stuff like cast shadow, what else? Velocity, vector 3 value. Yeah, they're basically like, they're usually the properties, they're either like booleans or kind of like names or vector 3 values. So if we did cast shadow, we'll do, I deleted the variable game dot workspace dot part dot cast shadow, and then it's either true or false, and that basically determines if there's a shadow on your part or not. And then if we do part dot velocity, that's basically vector 3 value. Locked, if it's locked, that means like you can't access it in the workspace, kind of like the base plate. You can't really select it. You have to go into the workspace and select it. So reflectance is basically like transparency. It's 1 or 0. So yeah, that's really it. Oh, and shape, it's either ball, block, or cylinder. So you do part dot shape is equal to, then you do quotation marks, and you can do like ball or block or anything. So yeah, that's basically properties. Thanks for watching, and next I'll be teaching you about functions, which is pretty simple. And yeah, make sure to join my Discord server, link in the description below. Make sure to subscribe, and in the comments, if you have a question or you just have a comment, leave it there. And yeah, bye.